Blood. Swirling blood. There's a place like this in your town. A place just like this. Every town has a place like this. A barbershop where the prices have not changed in 20 years. A place where no one seems to go. Just the usual, please. Years ago, when I was still in school, I used to have a friend. His name was Kevin, and he used to think that barbers were vampires. He used to think that this shop was owned by vampires, and he almost convinced me. But he was wrong.
I'm telling you, man, they're vampires. They are freaking vampires.
Who? Who?
Who? Who have I been talking about for the last 10 minutes, for cripe's sakes, Tommy?
You're talking about Mr. Innes and Mr. D'Onofrio, but they're barbers, Kev. They're not vampires.
Yes, they're barbers and vampires.
What have you been doing? Following them? Jeez, you got notes in here on when they get to their shop, when they go home, who goes in for a haircut. Come on, Kev. They're just a couple of old guys trying to make a living. Leave them alone.
Almost nobody goes in there. And the people who do aren't going in for haircuts.
So the people who go to this barbershop and pay the barbers money to cut their hair aren't going in for haircuts?
There. What do you think of that, huh?
I think your mom is gonna kill you.
My mom? She hasn't been in here since I was 6. This is blood, Tom. Blood dripping and spilling. It's been the sign of the barbers for almost 600 years. And you know why? Because it used to be their guild sign. Back in the Middle Ages, everyone belonged to a guild, kind of like the union your father belongs to now.
Yeah, but why blood? And why does that make them vampires?
I've been watching them for weeks, man. There is something really weird going on there. I have seen other old guys go in there to get a haircut, and they come out with their hair the same.
Okay, I'll bite. Pardon the expression. If they don't go in for a haircut, then what do they do?
I'm not sure. I think it's some kind of trade. They go in carrying these big bottles of something, but they come out with these little bottles filled with red fluid, blood.
There's just one problem with that, Kev.
What?
Vampires are supposed to steal blood, not trade it.
Okay. But there is something weird going on there. And we're gonna prove that Innes and D'Onofrio are vampires.
Sure. How?
It's after 11. According to my notebook, they're both home in bed by now.
I thought vampires slept in the daytime.
Whatever. The important thing is, the barbershop's empty now. And that's where we'll find our proof.
Hey, I don't want to do anything illegal.
Come on, man. What's a little breaking and entering between friends? Damn. I knew it'd work. Now, you wanted proof that Innes and D'Onofrio are vampires. I'll give you proof. Come on.
Kev, you're nuts. You're gonna get us both in a lot of trouble.
Oh, come on. Barney only drives his patrol car by here once a night, and it's gonna be 3 hours before that happens.
Well, shut the light off.
Okay. Now, you want some proof? Like I said, they've used dripping blood as their guild sign for almost 600 years.
That's your proof?
What we're looking for are those little bottles of blood I told you about, and maybe some leeches.
Leeches? God, Kev, my mom says you're the only gifted kid she's ever met, but sometimes I think you're just plain nuts. Leeches, for Christ's sake.
Oh, come on. Where was I? Oh, yeah. I did research. The reason that they use blood as their sign is that back in the Middle Ages, the barbers were surgeons, sort of. Except the only reason they could help people was they'd bleed them.
Bleed them?
Yeah, if somebody got sick or broke a leg or something, they'd go see the barber and the barber'd bleed them. Sometimes they used leeches to suck the blood out of people.
Ugh, gross.
And sometimes they used the same razor they shaved people.
Hey, cut it out. Come on.
Hey. Hey!
What?
Look at this!
So, it's an old razor with some jewels and crud on it.
Old? It's real old. 400 or 500 years at least. And look at this inscription.
Hoc sustenance. Looks like Latin.
Of course it's Latin, you dip. Hoc sustinite magis ne veniet malum.
Maybe it says only vampires need apply.
No, it says endure this evil lest a greater come upon you.
Well, that's weird, but it doesn't sound like a vampire's motto. A school teacher's maybe, but not a vampire.
Endure this evil lest a greater come upon you.
So what does all this crapola have to do with vampires?
Think about it, Tom. When did the vampires first start to disappear?
Disappear? Well, what do you think, they were real?
They first started to disappear about 500 years ago, just around the time the Barbers Guild was starting to get powerful. I read a lot about vampires, Tom, a lot. And most of the serious stuff agrees that the vampire legends were starting to fade around the late 16th century. Now, people still believed in them and everything. They were just less afraid of them. The number of sightings and executions dropped off. It was like they'd gone underground or something.
Or maybe people were just getting smarter, less superstitious.
No, think! Maybe the vampires were being wiped out. People knew about them and how to fight them.
Oh, like a stake through the heart?
Among other things. The vampires need to hide. Make people think they're gone and still get the blood they need. If you're a vampire, where do you go?
Transylvania?
No! You join the Barbers Guild. Oh. Think about it. Instead of sneaking into people's houses at night, they invite you in. They don't even struggle with you when you put a blade to their vein or put a leech on them. No, they pay you instead. No wonder the Barbers are the only guild that hasn't changed their sign in 600 years. They're vampires, Tommy.
All of them?
I don't think so. I think it's just a few places in small towns like this. Places without many customers. Places that don't change their prices in years. I mean, if these prices are so good, why doesn't everyone get their haircut here?
They give lousy haircuts.
Of course they do. Because they don't want customers. They want victims. They want blood.
There's just a slight problem with that, Kev.
What?
I hate to break it to you and mess up your neat theories and all, but there hasn't exactly been a scourge of missing people or dead bodies around town. In fact, I can't think of anyone who's ended up dead under mysterious circumstances in the past year or two except old man Peterson. And that wasn't too mysterious. His wife got fed up with his snoring and shot him 5 times.
I'm working on that.
Let's get out of here.
It's really weird. Innes and D'Onofrio go out to people's houses, too. And not just any people. Mr. Mears' place out on Grandview Drive, Mrs. Everett's mansion, the old Plankman estate.
So? What's so mysterious about that? Rich people like to get their hair cut at home.
Oh, from the two worst barbers in the county?
You said they were cheap. Maybe that's how rich people stay rich.
Get serious. Anyway, that's not the best part. When they go out to people's houses, it's just like when people come here. The bottles, I mean.
Oh, great. Now we have vampires who deliver.
Listen! They go in with little bottles filled with something, but they come out with big bottles full of red. It's like they're bringing something from the barber shop to trade.
Sure. Hair tonic.
It's not funny.
Oh, the heck it isn't. And the best part about your vampire barbers is that they're biting just the rich folks. They only drink premium. Now what?
Now we look for more proof.
Oh, come on, man. If we get caught, it's gonna look bad on our records. I'll probably get thrown off the basketball team, and maybe they won't let you in those gifted kid classes next year. Get this off of me! Man, that was weird.
Interesting.
Interesting? Oh, okay. Well, you stay around and be interested if you want. I'm out of here.
There's no back exit. That door was closed up years ago.
Oh, yeah, well, then where does this go?
All right.
Well, there's a stairway going down, but there's no light.
Let's check it out.
Oh, no! Hurry up, Kev.
Shop boy, huh?
Answer, Mr. D'Onofrio boy. What are you doing breaking into our shop at night?
Relax, okay? Relax. I'm just on a scavenger hunt. I'm pledging the fraternity, and I needed a pair of barber's shears. I was gonna bring them back, honest.
Tell the truth, boy.
Okay. Okay, I needed some cash, and I thought your register would be an easy target. Call the cops.
You're no college student, and you're no thief.
You're that damn kid who lives in the apartment building across the street.
With that old woman who's drunk all the time, huh?
What do you want here?
Mr. Innes?
Mr. D'Onofrio?
I came to prove you're vampires.
Vampires? You mean like what we see on those Dracula movies on the Late Show? What do you know about vampires?
I know them when I see them. And I'm looking at two of the lousy bloodsuckers right now. Now, I've already told my mom and my friends, so you might as well just let me out of here.
If we were vampires, daylight would destroy us. But you see us in daylight every day.
That's bull. That daylight destroying you crap is just in the movies. The old books say that vampires just don't like daylight. That's why you get here in the morning, leave the blinds closed all day, and leave after dark.
And what else do your old books say about vampires?
You can't cross running water.
Well, young gentlemen, how do you account for the fact that while you were following me on Monday, I crossed the river several times?
That's not important. That could just be superstition.
Tell us one that is not just a superstition. Tell us an important one.
Crosses. All vampires hate and fear crosses.
Stupid boy. If you had followed me on Sunday rather than Monday, you would have seen me go to Mass at St. Bonaventure's. As my father did, and his father before him.
You forgot the most important thing about vampires. Mirrors. Aren't vampires supposed to hate mirrors, boy? They don't throw reflectors, isn't that right?
That's just in the movies. They don't like him because they throw their real reflection.
Well, here you see my real reflection, and Mr. D'Onofrio. Do we look like the Nosferatu to you, the undead?
No. I'm sorry, I was wrong.
Mr. Innis.
Mr. D'Onofrio.
We're not vampires, boy.
That's where the blood goes. That's the vampire.
Come. You and your friend were curious? Come and meet the master. Hoc sustinete, majus veniet malum. By the time the masters approached our guild, almost 6 centuries ago by now, they had already passed beyond hope of hiding amongst humankind. You see, they had continued to change, to allow themselves to be themselves, you might say.
Don't worry about bleeding to death, boy. After 14 generations, I am expert at this.
Don't worry about your friend. He will recover. In fact, he will soon be better than ever. Literally. You see, the masters gave us an order we could not refuse. Not immortality, perhaps, at least not the eon-spanning immortality of the masters, but enough to make life very long. Very long indeed. Come, we will bring this to your friend, and then allow him to meet the master.
Excellent, as always.
Just the usual, please.
The deal was simple. Blood for blood. Large bottles of human blood to sustain the life of the master. And his blood in small bottles to prolong the lives of the chosen.